Alright, so what is up YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to maintain a shredded physique for a long term, and it's really easy. I'll teach you guys the easiest way to do it. As someone that is fat, for the longest time I was obese, if you guys didn't know, I ended up maintaining 9 to 10% body fat with ease without having any problems. So anyways, in this video, it'll be quite long because I'll explain everything. These tips will 100% work, especially for the fat people, so I got you guys. But before that, there'll be a chest workout, as you can see. I'm going to add a timestamp right now so you can skip just straight to the point if you don't care about the chest workout. But if not, watch the whole thing, it'll be fun. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, help us get to 1,000 subscribers. It will mean a lot to us. It'll be very huge for us, and we'll continue to be able to do higher quality videos. So anyways, enough boring you. Let's get straight to the video. The timestamp if you want to skip over. Enjoy the video. Peace. Today is Monday, and Monday is International Chest Day. And what do you pair chest day with? Shoulders and triceps. So we'll be hitting a push day today, which I don't think I've actually filmed a traditional push day in a long time. I think it was maybe a year actually. So let's do it. So today's workout is going to consist of either a barbell movement, some sort of overhead shoulder press, chest fly movements, some dips, lateral raises, maybe some machine press. I said dips already, right? Yes, I think I said dips, push-ups, rear delts, tricep push down, skull crusher. So it's gonna be quite a long workout, but we're gonna get an insane pump. We're wearing a wife beater underneath, I'm not sure if you guys can notice. And yeah, so I took some pre-workout. We had that fucking pre-workout meal, which was like some honey and some stuff, some breading thing. And yeah, so we're about to do the workout. Let's not waste any time.
With the blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've died, I've 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 deed, I've died. I'm blue, I've deed, I've died, 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 I've deed, I've died. I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear. Blue are the streets and all the trees are too. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. Blue are the people here that walk around. Blue like my Corvette, it's ending on time. Blue are the words I say and what I think. Blue are the feelings that live inside me. I'm blue, I've deed, I've died, 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 I've deed.
Alright, so what is up YouTube? The workout is done. Now let's talk about how to maintain a lean, shredded physique without having trouble and difficulty. By the way, if you hear some noises in the background, it's my chair. Pretty loud. Sorry about that. Anyways, so my body type likes to be fat. I used to be obese. I used to love eating food. I still do. I want to be fat. I want to eat right now. That's how my body is. That's how I am. Yet in 2021, 2022, and 2024, I was able to maintain a 9% to 10% body fat with ease. It was pretty easy. Yeah, it was hard starting off because I had no mentor. I had no one to teach me, no YouTube videos, but it was pretty easy once I figured out these things. So let's talk about it. First thing is first, guys. It is easy to actually get shredded, but maintaining it can get get tricky if you're not careful. So let's first of all talk about a few things. First thing is first, to get shredded, I'm gonna keep this quick because this is not the point of the video, but I will tell you guys if you don't know how to. To get shredded, you wanna be in a calorie deficit, a very small deficit. Why is that? Because if you get into a big, large deficit, we're talking 1,000 calories plus, your muscle will go away, your hormones will drop, you will feel awful, you won't get enough sleep, your ghrelin hormone, which is the hunger hormone, will be through the roof. This is not long-term reliable. Fun fact, my first diet I've ever done, I was eating 1,000 calories, which was very little. I couldn't get an erection, so that's kind of like a so yeah, don't do that. 300 calories is enough to trigger only fat loss. We want to lose body fat, not weight. Body fat versus weight is a different story. I know people say, oh, you lost weight, but no, well, you lost body fat. That's what we want, just body fat. So small calorie deficit is all you need. I am only having a 300 calorie deficit, and that's all I need to get the 10% body fat. That's it. Remember, 300 calories, nothing more, nothing less. So we talked about how to lose body fat. It's pretty simple, but how do you maintain it? All right, so good question. Consistency is the most important thing and one thing you'll be learning throughout the whole time, because without consistency, you won't be able to maintain it. I know it sucks. We like to fall off the wagon, and that's okay. Once in a while, you can have fun, but maintaining and being consistent is the most important thing. If you can't do that, then there's no point in watching the video. But it doesn't have to be hard. It can be easy, like what I do. First thing is first, you need to learn how to track food. Every single day for 4 years, I've been using MyFitnessPal. It's a great app. It tells me how many calories I need to eat, how much protein I need, fat and carbs, and it's a great tool to allow me to play and plan my day before. So an example being, say my mates are going out for pizza. I don't think you should be having pizza every day, but maybe once a month you could pull it off. So step 1, learn MyFitnessPal. Step 2, which is almost as equally as important, it's an investment. You need to put in money, but trust me, it's the best thing ever. I did it was crazy. Buy a food scale. Why buy a food scale? Because buying a food scale allows you to actually be accurate. So a long time ago when I was starting off for the first time, I did not use a food scale. I eyeballed. Eyeballing is terrible. You should never eyeball ever. But whatever, I was broke. I didn't have anything. I was a kid back then. Even though food scale is like $10, but whatever. It was quarantined, so couldn't go out. I was eyeballing. Then I was like, screw this. I'm gonna buy a food scale. Bought it. I swear on everything. After 2 weeks of trying to get abs, I got abs because I actually knew how many calories I was eating, and I realized, oh crap, I could be eating a lot more food as well, because half of these things that I've been tracking were off. It was always the fatty stuff that I messed up, like Parmesan. I thought it was 10 grams, but it was 50 fucking grams. That's where it got me off. Or the sauces. I thought, oh, 10 grams of ketchup. It's 30 grams of ketchup. But it's all these little stuff. So buy a food scale. You will know exactly what's going inside, and you'll be surprised. You'll probably have more of what you thought you couldn't. It's always the little tiny stuff that really screws with you. Remember that. Now let's talk about macros and calories. Protein is very important to building muscle. We know that. We make jokes about it, but it really is important. So what I always do is prioritize protein. I try to get in 250 grams of protein every single day. That's my number. I am 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". I am 220 pounds. I need that much protein. If you're the same height as me, have the same stats as me, perhaps you should have the same fucking protein. But if you're a smaller guy, shorter guy, it varies. Best way to actually figure it out is 1 gram of protein is per pound of body weight. But if you're cutting, I would probably increase it. Why? Because protein has a higher thermic effect, so it requires more energy to break the protein down. Another reason, protein fills you up, you feel a lot more fuller eating protein, and overall, protein is actually good because you call it the vulnerable effect. So when you're cutting, you could lose muscle if you're not careful. Having that extra protein won't solve all your problems, but it does give that extra insurance, if that makes sense. At least for me anyway. So prioritizing protein is very important. You should be having protein in every single meal that you have because, like I said, all these reasons, protein is king when it comes to bodybuilding. So prioritize protein, makes your life a lot easier. A small tip as well, drink coffee. I don't recommend you abuse caffeine ever because it could cause lots of heart problems, heart diseases, whatever. Moderation is key, my friend. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, maybe 2, don't tell anyone. And if I'm really hungry and I have the calories for it and it's not late at night, I would drink another cup of coffee. Why is that? Why? Coffee suppresses your appetite. It gets you locked in. You could focus more, at least for me. But for sure, it suppresses your appetite, depending on if you put sugar. Don't put fucking sugar on the fucking coffee. Don't do that. Stop. It defeats the purpose. I put oat milk because oat milk is lower in calories. That's how. Speaking of which, next tip, making better calorie choices / Substitution. So I don't drink normal milk. Why? Because it's higher in calories. So I substitute it with oat milk. I don't eat fatty beef. Why? Because it's high in fat, high in calories. So I substitute it with leaner cuts of beef. I don't have chicken thighs with the skin. Why? Because yeah, it's good for you, blah 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 blah, but it's higher in calories. I prefer skinless or chicken breast. These little choices are what's gonna dictate it, because if you have a lot of calories, wasted calories, it's just not going to be easy for you to actually stay shredded, because you're going to slip over and you get fucked. It's not healthy as well, so don't do it. So that is the end of the video. It's a very, to be honest, I don't know how long this video is, but honestly, I think this video is needed because summer is coming up. We have 2 months to get shredded, and yeah, so let's make the best of these 2 months, man. Like honestly, it's going to be sick this summer. I low-key feel like it's gonna be like 2022 all over again, but we say that all year, so I don't know, but fuck, I feel good about this year. I do feel low-key good. I got big plans coming up for you guys, and yes, the bulking video will be coming soon. Just gotta get leaner, just gotta get leaner to make that transformation look more dramatic, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, help us get to 1,000 subscribers. That'll mean the world to me if you want to support me. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace, boys.